As we were discussing in our 1 minute short, it is ignorant to think emotionally immature people will become emotionally mature. Dash 5D Mystic Mentor here. But only for the 5D collective who want mentorship, and then for our masterclass and our workshops and retreats. For those of you who will sign up, email me. We will have in the future video exercises. But in the meantime, not all emotionally immature people will become emotionally mature because they have been impacted in their actual brain development. And so when you do know neuroscience, neurobiology, and mental health, the individuals who don't believe in compassion, they're not going to be here at IHP. And that's okay, because we don't actually want to be around codependents, martyrs, superiors, blamers, or spiritual bypassers and storytellers. So anybody that I've seen who doesn't know how to forgive like Jesus taught me, and then to be humble like God taught me, and then to also be a true channel for that which is pure consciousness. The 5D collective leads from the heart, because we lead from the mind and not the gut. The mind is only in your possession when you're an intelligent mind. So it means you have an integrated brain, because you have bilateral integration. I know all about it. Thanks, Dr. Daniel Siegel. And so as a differentiated, securely attached, non-traumatized person, because my trauma time does come up with my mom and I get to handle it with her, that's the part of where, again, when you understand the developmental process of the brain, you don't make up magical batons and wands. And when you don't like how it works to get integrated, so people who choose the dark sides of neuroplasticity, they actually have wired themselves shut in shame, blame, fault, revenge. We're going to talk about that. You build and have virtue only when you're healed from the shame of child parts being unseen, and you have a whole self. So people who don't go to Patrick Tian, they are not going to be here. And some people will only stick to Patrick Tian's group because they will have a lot of shared stories. Yes, and that's for another one of not this episode, but we'll be talking about that. If you want to tell me you have virtue, then you don't play Russian roulette on TV and tell me you love your kids, because you don't adapt the child part. I spot them like a hawk. Unconditionally loving with flaws, imperfections. When I see shame on a screen, I know it, because they usually will say, but it's not true that they can't do it. Emotionally immature people can do it. No, they physically can't. And if you understood as an intelligent one how it works, you would be able to set healthy boundaries, because, by the way, by treating them with unconditional love and setting healthy boundaries with their virtuous ventral vagal tone, they might be able to observe themselves. And then maybe, just maybe in time, their brain can actually put into practice things that they didn't get when they were a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So the assholes, quote unquote, are the ones who don't want to accept neuroscience. While at least some will just say, I don't want to hang out with all of these people because, you know, I'm still working on my stuff. That's fair and square. Some of us aren't working on anything because we know how to keep a heart open. Because again, imperfection, flaws, all of us. Tune on in.